All right. Thank you all so much for coming to this faculty forum. So our goal today is to hear from our talented colleagues and get some insight into how we might navigate teaching online for the first 2 weeks of the semester, if that's something that we choose to do. And of course, as always, the strategies I'm sure that they will share will help us whether we're teaching online face-to-face or kind of moving fluidly back and forth between the two. So we're going to start off with Emily Wilson. Emily, if you want to take it away. We have 8 speakers today, so we're going to go kind of quick, but if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat and we can dive in.
All right, thank you, Alex. Let me take a moment to share my screen. So this is my course Canvas page. Clearly I teach biology, and I'm currently teaching a hybrid course. So lecture is pre-recorded and posted online, but currently I'm planning on having my labs in person. But I do have a lot of elements on my course Canvas page. I have them organized by week for all 16 weeks. And then I have some basic information on this home page, such as my contact information. So let me go into my week 1. And this is my standard outline. I have a very brief overview video. I try to keep it 2 to 3 minutes, just so students know what's coming up. Then I also have included, especially in this first week, a few orientation elements. So I go through the syllabus so that I don't have to do that in person. And then I'm going to post the lectures, the slides, the reading they can access, all of that. In addition, I have other modules that help students orient for Canvas. If they're not as familiar with Canvas, they can walk through these orientations. And then, since we're not doing as much in-person interaction, I have some discussions for my students. So this is their first discussion. It's really just them introducing themselves. So they have an opportunity to share some interests. And then I also require them to respond to some of their classmates' posts as well. So I get a little bit of elements of interaction that I would otherwise have in lecture. All right, and students are already posting. All right, so that is my approach to kind of some hybrid online classing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Emily. And one of the great strategies about this is Emily highlighted those overview videos, and just having a consistent layout in Canvas is going to be a huge way that we can navigate if we're moving back and forth between online and face-to-face. So taking time to build out those modules and having that space for students to be able to go to that will be consistent, whether we're online or face-to-face or moving in between both. Do we have any questions for Emily before we go on to our next speaker?